Alright, so we have first impressions for the Teverun Fighter Supreme. It is 11 inch, 72 volts, super heavy, weighs like 100 pounds. First impressions, this thing is a beast. It's super torquey, it's super fast. It's stiffer than I thought it would be, quite honestly. Had to look into that. I think there's something going on with the washers and the suspension from something I read. Has to be it because it's way too stiff for what it should be. It's good still, but I know it could be better. I'll take a look at that in another time. The ride overall is very planted, super stable. I mean, super stable. This thing is a lot more stable than using something smaller. Even tight turns, it's easier to do it on this thing. I was pretty intimidated with the size of it, and the weight. It turns out that it's not that bad. I got used to it. It's easy to move around. It's not that heavy. The only issue you're gonna have really is if you have stairs. And then you got a problem with your hands. But if it's a stair or two, it shouldn't be too bad. I think that it's so powerful that in the city it's completely unnecessary. The fifth gear it's almost uncontrollable. It really is. I mean, you're burning rubber for no reason, just trying to take off. For sure. The brakes, they work fine. They are a little mushy. Yeah, some zoom brakes. But they are, I'm not gonna lie, they're a little mushy, but they break. I guess for the price, it should have been a higher end, is what people say. So far, they work. I don't know what's better, so I don't have a reference. We'll see, time will tell. But yeah, it's actually very well planted. It feels very, very stable. High speed though, different matter, because you try to go high speed. Once you cross over into the 30s, that stem is gonna get real wobbly if steering dampener is not tightened up. But yeah, this thing has way too much power for a city. I've used it just for kicks, to mess around, but for real riding, I really just use it in the second gear, third gear. I discovered that the first gear, for anyone that purchased this, is really much like a dead gear. It's like a walking mode, and the current is so low that it takes quite a while for it to start like helping move the scooter. But it's so weak that yeah, it's dead. It's just might as well consider it a dead gear. It's pretty easy to push around, so it doesn't really need it. It doesn't even really need it. If you want to use it, you can always go into your parameters in the menu and change it and get some use out of it. Yeah. The wheels are 11 inch, 72 volts, super wide deck, super comfy, gotta admit. I thought it was humongous and I didn't know how to deal with that, but it turns out the wide deck is pretty sweet. I'm a bigger dude, so tall guy. The stem is not, it's short. I can't lie. I feel like it should be higher, especially for something that can go so fast. And the handlebar being a little narrower, it's definitely narrower than most high-end scooters within this price range. I guess wider is more stable, but I'll tell you what, whenever I go through a door, I appreciate that it's not too wide. Having tons of fun on it, getting used to it, and let's see how it does in the city. Definitely fourth and fifth gear are overkill. At least for the city. I guess if you live in a place where you can go crazy and open it up, so be it. But that's about it. I guess another thing I've noticed too, that when I played around with the fourth and fifth, that thing sucks up the battery real quick. So I'll tell you what, if you want to get some distance out of the battery, which I wonder why it's not bigger, you're gonna have to keep it low for for sure, for sure. But this thing is powerful, powerful. This thing's a little wobbly, but you know, the clamp seems to work. We'll see. We'll see. I'll probably post a few things about little nuances or whatever I discover along the way, and eventually I'll get a full owner's experience after I put some serious miles on it. Let's see.